Alright, this video is made for my good buddy Adam. Let me go ahead and read a little disclaimer here. This content is intended for educational and informational purposes only and should not be viewed as a solicitation or recommendation of any product, service, or trading strategy. No offer or solicitation to buy or sell securities, security derivatives, or futures products of any kind, or any type of trading or investment advice, recommendation, or strategy is made, given, or in any manner endorsed by me, PFS Tibb, and the information made available here is not an offer or solicitation of any kind. Alright folks, let's remember that futures trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Alright, we got that out of the way. I probably won't be reading that anymore. Alright, Adam, I want to make you this little video here because we were talking about what times can you trade this strategy in the market, okay? I think you are behind me, so just remember that this is Central Standard Times, the times you see on my chart. So you will be 1 hour behind me. I do work shift work, so I work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. sometimes, so I do catch some trades around 3:30ish in the morning. But let's take a look here. Alright, I'm going to start with 3:30. I use a VWAP. This is my overnight high and low. Now I wouldn't know that this is the overnight high because it had not happened yet. Okay. You can see my pivots on there, R1, S1. Alright. And then here's my overnight low, which occurred at approximately 324. Alright. So moving along here, I also use the VWAP. I like it as a point of reference. I don't necessarily trade off of it. I do see setups off of it, but I don't always trade off of it. So here, let me get something to mark with. I'm gonna mark some of these trades out here. So, all right, I'll just use my little line tool because I do not see. Oh, here we go. Control 7. Okay, so I could have taken a trade here. I see a setup, and then I trail with this EMA here, and you can see where we could have gone. I mean, you're probably at 25,200 in this area here, 25,280. Okay, I have another setup here. All right, that's at approximately 432. All right, so then we're headed down. I have a setup here. I have a setup here. Alright, would I have taken those? Now, I look at some of these setups. There are some other factors that I need to make sure that's happening at the time also. Alright. We come back along. Let's see. Have a short here. And these were shorts also. Okay. I have another short here, which I like. I have a long here. Alright, this is about 7:44, 6:44 your time. Now, let's take a look at this one, because this is really good, because I do have my overnight high has been made already. So let's say that I would got it in one tick above the close of this bar. That was 232. Alright, my overnight high was at 284. So that's 52 ticks. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to say 50 ticks. Okay? So at $5 a tick, that would be $250. Two contracts, that would have been $500. We would have gotten in around 746 to 830. Definitely want to get out before they open. Maybe would have even got out here, but let's just say the time. 7:46, so 10, 14, and 30. You're talking about 44 minutes for $500. Okay, Now I do have a job. I do have a job, so I don't quite make that much money in an hour. We have another setup right here. I'm just now noticing here. That was a really good one. So you could have taken setups. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 setups that I see with one strategy. Okay. The system I was telling you about that I'm using this off of actually has 7 strategies. Do you need 7? Basically, I use 2. Have I used a lot of them? Yes. Some of them actually give me double confirmation, so I do use them both. But so I have had some, a little bit about me. I've had some struggles in the past. I was doing really well. Then I decided I didn't like the money I had in my account, so I got rid of it. I don't know how many of y'all have done that before. So I started back at 0, but I will be going live again tomorrow. So got everything funded. I use NinjaTrader and Sierra Charts, so you'll see me use those 2 a lot. All right, so let's go on a little further during the day and see what we got here. All right, we had our open at 8:30. Just kind of stalled here. I mean, there wasn't much going on that I saw. Had this set up here. My rule is, however, I cannot take a trade from 8:30 to 8:45. No, that's a no-no for me because I do not do well in those times. Now, could you have done well today? Sure, why not? You know, could have done very well, but not until I can master a few things will I be taking any trades at those times. So, all right, had a little fake out trade here. I'd have got burned on that one because I would have taken a short here, which would have burned me out. Then I get a reversal. Reversal looks good. Like I said, it kind of stalls. My stop would have been here, so it would have been very, very close to not getting taken out. Probably wouldn't have made much on that. 316, 336. I'd have barely got. Usually I go for 20 ticks. I would have barely gotten that. I noticed lately I like to trade after 9 o'clock. I do see some really good trades. Okay, here's a short I would have taken. Here's another short I would have taken. Like I said, here's the VWAP. Could I have traded off of it? Yes, if I would have traded off of it. There's a long right here I could have taken. You know, that would have gotten me in this trade. Here's another one. Once I hit the overnight high. So even if I wouldn't have got in here, okay, let's say I couldn't have got in this trade here. Like for whatever reason, I was too leery. It didn't look like a good enough setup. I mean, I just said, oh no, I'm not getting in there. Okay, let's say I would have waited here. All right, and I would have gotten in worst case scenario at 302. Even if I would have used this EMA to trail, I would have gotten out at 332. That would have been 30 ticks. Got the high at 365, so that's another 63 ticks. You and I both know we wouldn't get off 63, so let's just be realistic. You know, it depends where you'd have trailed it at. If you follow the rules, you should trail it here. This should be where you would get out at. Okay. Have another long here set up, which looks good. Let's see. So, all right. So 2 o'clock. You're an hour behind me, so that's going to be 1 o'clock my time. So let me just fast forward to 1 p.m. I'm sorry. No, I'm an hour ahead of you. So that would be 3 o'clock my time. Yeah, that's not going to give you much trading in the afternoon. So, Last night, let me go back to Sunday because you had asked me about some evening trading. Last night I took some trades right off the open. I don't trade much at night except like around that 3:30 hour when I know London's open and Tokyo. So we open up around here. I mean, I do get a setup. It's not my normal one that I like to use, but I do get a setup here. You could have gotten in, and we could have got back in on this bar. So, what are we looking at? Let's go worst case scenario. 215 to 175. That's 40 ticks. Would have got in here. That's 191. See if I'd have got my 20 ticks. Oh yeah, most definitely. Another trade here. $162, yeah, 142, boom. Yeah, you'd have got it. I mean, you know, let's see. As long as there's enough volume to get you in, you would have got it. Let me rephrase that. Here. And you could have got in here. Sorry about that. Thought I had that marker on. Here. 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 That's about 812. You know, like I said, depends what the volume is at that time, if you can get in or not. I'll do another video on ES showing some of the same setups. If you'd like to know what other markets that this works with, it basically works with them all. As you can see, some of the ones I have down here is YM, the 6E, ES, RTY, NQ. Oh, NQ, such a bad girl. Nasty Naz, like I like to call her. Naz has wiped out many of my accounts, but the trades are just, oh my God, they're stupendous. I mean, Naz is just the beast. I mean, she's like the gift that keeps on giving. Oil, can you trade all? Yes. Do I trade it? No, I do not trade oil. Well, here's a good trade right here. Come back, had a little pullback, and then boom, up she goes. Lovely, 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 lovely. So, you know, that one worked out really nice too. Let's see what I got. I got one here. Let's see what we could have taken that bad boy for, because I know some of you like to trade all. 63.60 to 64. 40 ticks. $10 a tick, 400, 2 contracts, 800. Looks good to me. I'm not complaining. You know, here's a down. Here's a down close. I mean, a down, a sell. You know, that looks like another good trade right there. Could have got quite a bit out of it. Gold. I haven't really looked at gold, to be honest with you. I put it up here, but I haven't really looked at it. You know. Here. Here. I don't trade gold. I have no desire to. I like natural gas, but I'm not really sure how natural gas will do. All right, I'm going to stop this video because it's been quite long, but I hope that answers a few questions, and we will do some more, and I will actually start recording some of my live trades that I'm taking and show you. And I'll probably have my account up there because I am transparent. You'll see the actual trades I take. And if I take a trade I shouldn't have, I'll be the first to admit it. I was wrong. So, but we'll go over all that. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.